be here for a bit. Just like,
We're live now.
She was about to go up the stairs. Ailey was about
I'm
to go
hearing
well, she had gone upstairs.
from somewhere else.
Yeah, me too.
My apologies.
Okay.
My sound settings are wrong. Let me fix that.
It is.
I didn't hear that. Because
We're
everyone
getting there.
else, I just know that we left off with Ailey had gone up the stairs with everyone else doing whatever the
Yes, I want to do a recap. Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. We're back. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the team came into the laboratory, and had a bit of a fight. There was big slime in the ceiling. There was a bunch of undead. There was a necromancer who was doing some wacky stuff. But there was also these three vats that were full of undead children. And they got put down at the end of the fight because that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Euthanasia was kind.
But also brought the necromancer down to low health, and he attempted to flee and bled for his life. The team has offered to spare his life in exchange for, well, basically all the information and removing his connection to the Black Sun God if possible. And we're going to see how that goes once Ailey's knife is back up and ready to work.
Yeah, well, we're going to sleep first.
Yes, you have to sleep first. You have to be the next day for that.
Oh, I had more likes than I thought. There
Nice.
you go. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah. After all of that, I mean, that is pretty much it, right? You guys, yeah, came through the building, looked at some stuff, fought, and that was pretty much it. The last episode.
Except that Ailey was like, fuck you all, I'm going upstairs, whilst
Well,
everyone else
at
was
the
still
end-
talking.
At the end, Ailey was like, fuck it, I'm just going upstairs. So that is where we'll go on to, yeah. Unless anyone else was wanting to do anything downstairs before Ailey shoots upstairs.
No, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Fantabulous.
We had a short rest, right?
Yes, you did have a short rest.
Stay
That's why
quiet.
you guys are. Actually, no, I don't think you did take a short rest after
No,
the fire.
we were talking about
You-
taking
yes.
one, but I don't think we did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You took healing potions and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we definitely did not. Hang on.
Okay. Well, there you go. You may take a short rest.
Okay.
Ailey
Yeah,
is
'cause
giving
my
you the time
hit
to do
points
that
are
at
not-
least.
Looking happy.
There we go. That's it. That's Ailey done.
The ruckus. Oh, that gets me every time.
What, that I'm in full health?
Did
Yeah.
you end up did you at
Might as
least
well.
tell Bronster, if not show Bronster, the beautiful picture I drew of Thoricus?
No.
No, I didn't
Oh,
get a
did
picture
you
of
not
it.
even hear about it?
I completely forgot about
Skilly!
it as soon as it was done.
Oh, come on, Skelly. It was amazing,
I
I
mean-
think, for the options that were available to me when I did
yeah.
it.
So, we're playing Jackbox, and Pyro drew a Thoricus from memory, and it was
It
actually pretty
was-
good.
What would seduce Harriet Skelly? So I drew Thoricus. And I think it was fabulous. But
Beautiful.
Skelly happened to be the one that got the opposite photo. Not knowing what it was about, but guessed that it was Thoricus. Oh no, wait, no, it did have the name.
It was
Thoricus,
called
right?
Thoricus, yes.
It just said Thoricus and a picture of Thoricus, so drew Jamie.
Yeah.
I think Jamie won.
Yes.
But yeah. I
Jamie's
think it was
pretty
a
hot.
fabulous
Mhm.
picture. But yeah, I was like, someone needs to take a screenshot, but I don't think any of us did.
No, we didn't get one.
I'll
Drop
have
the
to do
ball,
one
guys.
again in
Yeah.
Jackbox
You will have to do
badly,
it again.
quickly with a mouse.
That is amazing.
Anyway,
And not enough people who are playing Jackbox watched this.
no.
Well, we
Just-
weren't streaming it when we did it. It was just like
Wow.
casually. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Even friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, is everybody short rested sufficiently? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. Going upstairs.
I'm about to leave, so we'll do a bit before I leave.
Okay. Just see what's going to
Ooh.
happen.
Lots of shiny things to look at. Definitely. Oh, I'm not allowed to move my character.
Yeah,
What?
game's paused.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Skelly doesn't want us to move.
Yeah.
There's lots of
You
shiny
may
things
move.
here, but it looks like the same as the other table. So
It's
more
a
stuff with the
very,
Riker stick look.
very similar setup here. A few things bubbling away. A
Ooh.
few small vats of things.
But what
No
are
more
these?
doors?
Some magical tablets with some glowing crystals on them.
I can't see any other doors, but that might just
There's a door here.
Oh, what's that?
a
Oh
double
wait,
door.
if I zoom in, then the tiny door icon is visible. You gotta
Yep.
zoom in a lot for that. Jesus.
So
Yeah, you really
Normally
do.
it's not that tiny, is it? Have I got
No,
a weird
normally
setting?
it's door sized.
Yeah, it's really small today.
Maybe it was part of the update.
it's a big
Oh,
door.
maybe. No,
It is
definitely
comparatively
not
a
one.
big door.
The icon
Uh,
for the door is tiny.
So fucking tiny.
Maybe it is.
It
from the
is. Oh,
update,
okay,
yeah.
so like Ailey takes up 4x4, right? It takes up 1 square.
I mean,
That's
Less
how
than,
tiny
even.
the door is.
you're right. All right, it's fair.
But
Um,
Ailey would definitely be interested in the door and whatever the hell this shiny thing is.
well, it's just a whole lot of alchemical tools. That thing there is like a separator, like an old-timey centrifuge.
No.
Oh. So a
It's more for
centrifuge.
Riker's thing.
Yeah.
Ailey will be like, oh.
Essentially,
It looks shiny,
but it's like
oh.
alchemical in nature.
It's
like
handcrafted.
Yeah, but it doesn't just like separate solids from liquids. It also separates like magical things, magical essences.
Mm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off, but Ailey would definitely be interested in the door next.
Yes,
and
for sure.
you'll know how the rest to continue. Farewell, fans. I
Yeah,
will be with
Captain.
you next time. Otherwise, enjoy.
Farewell.
Take care.
See you all.
Bye bye.
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 Okay.
All right. Jun's gonna kind of point out the magical separator to Varys.
Varys.
Magical separator, you say?
Yes, an alchemical centrifuge.
What was it alchemically centrifuging?
Currently,
Alchemicals.
Oh, damn it.
yes, alchemicals.
Should have guessed.
You really should have. Currently, it seems to be separating whatever's coming out of it. That seems to be what it's trying to produce from what's being mixed. Is that green amino acid that was being used to do things
To the
this-
children.
to the children.
Did we already get a sample of that?
Yes,
Yeah,
Dracus
I
does
got
have
the
a bottle of it.
amniotic fluid.
Okay.
Like stuff.
how? I'm guessing not. This thing isn't portable, is it?
Oh no. I mean,
Oh well.
in the way that everything is portable, but
In the bag of holding.
it would unfortunately be too heavy for the bag of holding.
Ah.
Impressive.
Yeah, as it is
Oh,
made out
okay.
of glass and metal, like full on brass, like fittings and everything. So
That's fair.
yeah,
I
Is
mean-
there any? Sorry,
I mean, I could teach you how to make a centrifuge.
that'd be pretty handy. I mean, we've
Just
got those.
not magic.
Oh, that's fine. We've got those alchemical supplies, the kit in the bag of holding already.
Maybe between me and Sepemo and your expertise.
Can make some stuff.
You guys can make some weird magic shit, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm.
True. We do have some spice.
Yes.
Nothing-
What
Could
would
be
happen
interesting.
with that?
Jin's gonna
Is there
look
anything
through
else?
the table to see what's on the table.
all right. You've got like a set of scales, a little boiling thing there in the center, two mortars filled up with the same sort of red and blue bug goo that Thrakus has already collected samples of.
Well, nothing interesting here.
It's a room full of alchemy stuff. Is essentially it.
Yes, but it could be cool alchemy stuff that is useful, and none of this is useful.
Well, you could probably use some of the red goo.
Maracus, do you want some of this red goo?
I said you could probably use some of this red goo. I'm perfectly healthy.
What does the red goo do?
It seemed to be some sort of healing element. Yeah, Thrakus just sort of took a taste of it. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're guessing as to what it would do in a larger amount.
Are you asking me to be your guinea pig, Thrakus? Because fuck, I'll do
I was gonna say, not at all.
it.
If he wants to do it,
Mm.
I mean, if you want to do it.
Yeah,
Up to you.
I think Jin's, rash enough to give it a go. So is it like a paste?
Yeah, it's like a thick bug paste.
He'll probably pick a relatively accessible wound on his arm or chest or something and kind of just put a little bit of the paste on there.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Me,
It
guinea pig.
I don't know why I came out of the necromancer. It completely heals that wound. You heal for 4 hit points.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Thrakus, for the recommendation. And he's gonna keep slopping it onto different wounds until it runs out.
Okay. You find that immediately the second time you put it on, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh.
It seems like your body immediately not so much. There's a weird sort of thing about magical essences where they're not quantitative in a sense. They're you can extract something without taking up the whole of the stuff, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
it seems like
So you
that
use all of the magic.
that goop, that slop on you, you've used it at least for you. You imagine that it's very much like the healing salve that you guys had previously, which can only affect you so many times in a day.
Ah.
So
Well, and as soon as Jin realizes it's not doing anything more, he'll stop.
but you do notice that the wound that it is healing is it feels cold, almost numb, as it's healing up. Which
Did
is an
I regain
interesting
any hit
sensation.
points from that?
Ah, yeah, so you gained the 4 hit points from that.
Okay. I will add them.
Excellent. And now I've learnt that John's okay with being a guinea pig to an extent.
Yeah,
I think what you mean is he is rash and does not care hugely for his own well-being.
Those are great traits to have in a human test subject. Or a not human test subject.
Humanoid.
Yes.
humanoid.
For a humanoid test subject.
Yeah.
Close enough to me that I can hazard a guess it'll have similar effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless it's fire related, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
do we have like a bottle that we can put this in for later?
So Thrakus does already have a bottle of both colours.
Okay. Thrakus, do you want more of this or shall I just leave it?
I think we used it up.
Okay.
Not sure if it has more juice to it.
Does anything
with
else
the-
look interesting in the room, Scully?
Yeah. Anything else stick out?
Roll an investigation check.
Just one of us, or
Whoever wants to look, and
Can
they
all
can have
investigate?
advantage.
Someone with higher investigation than me can
Yeah,
roll.
that's pretty what I'm pretty
Probably
much what I'm getting
Varys.
there. Yeah.
yeah,
I believe I have +5.
yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Advantage.
Oh.
Advantage.
Yep. Not much better.
I mean, there's 4 more.
Sure.
Yeah, not a whole lot. It's just a whole lot of alchemist supplies. It looks like this is where they were manufacturing the substances as opposed to downstairs where they were doing the dissections. Yeah, doing a lot of mixing and magical stuff regarding the fluids that they were producing.
So are there
I-
more supplies other than the blue and the red goop?
Not currently that you can see, but there is
Okay.
another room that you've yet to turn into.
I imagine at this point, Ailey would go, everything in this room's boring! Onwards!
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right.
After Ailey had ascertained that the one shiny thing in the room was not able to be taken.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it takes them before they just. Oh, okay, all right.
Oh shit.
They have the constitution to at least investigate the door before just barging through,
Nice.
and they'll give it a listen to with a crit. All right. They do not hear, or they know that the door is not trapped or locked, and they don't hear anything on the other side of the room other than seems like more bubbling of alchemical related things.
You had me at bubbling.
Doors open, and it does seem to be another part of this alchemical lab. More bug goop, more alchemical stuff being made in here.
Mm-hmm.
It does appear to be supplies, a chest of some sort at the far end there,
It appears to
Yeah.
be a chest.
which Ailey immediately will investigate.
Did you
I mean, come
put
on.
an arrow in it first?
Oh no, they're gonna stab it.
Please,
They've learned
Ailey,
that much.
please. Can I put an arrow in it?
They're gonna stab
Please.
it for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Their thing hits wood, but they do notice that this bit of wall here is like falling apart, and they can see into this room.
And there's a guy.
there's some in the darkness, which you guys can see through. You can all see currently in there. You see that there is some scrambling. What seems to be like the pre-stage before the whites that you were fighting, as they're hairless, but still like undead, sickly looking, and they're sort of just scrambling around in that room.
Okay.
They don't seem to have noticed you just yet.
So, what do we want to do?
Do we?
I want to investigate this room.
Do you think it'll
There's-
hear if we open the chest?
I
I mean, we can
Haley
just
would probably be
kill
like,
him, right?
I'll do it quietly.
With that
I-
tone in her voice, like
I will
promise.
cast guidance on Ailey.
The immediate stealth from Ailey. It's pretty standard. You may cast guidance for this.
Wonderful. I mean, they didn't. Wait, did they? Yeah, they didn't stealth out of my ability to see them.
No.
So.
No.
Guidance. Oof, just a 1.
20. And they ever so slightly open the chest and lift it up. It does appear that there's just more alchemical supplies in there. Another alchemist's kit.
The necromancer's gonna hear in their head. So what the fuck are these things?
He like sort of stares back at you for a moment.
No, you've got to talk. I can't.
Oh, he whispers. They're the test subjects. They're more undead. They're pretty weak. And in this stage, you could probably take them out pretty easily.
And there's no other surprises in the room?
I mean, there's mimics all over the city. I don't know if any have gotten in here just yet.
But nothing more of your creations.
I don't think so. Unless they've brought any more back since I have been up here. I'm not expecting any more people for a while.
Okay.
Good, you're in a pretty fragile state.
Mm,
It'd be a shame if something happened to you.
Thanks.
all right. Do we want to take them out?
Well, that is our way out of here.
Okay.
Sorry, Jun is going to cast on himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use his Fiendish Vigor invocation,
Okay.
which lasts 1 hour
Does.
and doesn't take a spell slot. And I gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So,
Throw that down.
Hey.
8 temporary hit points.
Nice. Usually just don't worry about the number of that. Yes, false life. Yes. Yes, you rolled a 4, so 8 temporary points. Damn. All right.
The full amount?
That's pretty good.
Can you describe how it looks to everyone? Because it's going to be freaky.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, your changing has always been quite interesting to look at, but this one is a little different, as it stems from a magical nature instead of inside your body. So you sort of see them, do some sort of magical incantation. It's different to like a spell or anything else you've ever seen cast before, as it comes from their innate warlock abilities now. But it is still a spell with some stuff on it. And you see Jin sort of push the magic up against themselves. Sprout horns, similarly to that of a fiend. Almost like they're taking on the appearance of Thrakus again, but not. Retaining their color. They get the devil eyes and everything else. Yeah. It is.
Fancy.
It is. It would be quite horrifying to everybody else. But you guys have seen this sort of shit and have no problem dealing with it.
How does the Pimo feel about it?
He knows exactly what you did. So he's
Okay.
like, whatever. And then the necromancer, he sort of shudders a little bit, seeing like the horns coming out, but realizing that they're full horns doesn't worry otherwise. He seems to be perfectly fine with the idea of demons.
All right.
I do reach up and just sort of touch my horns a little self-consciously.
Fair enough.
Varys touches his forehead.
Chicken for horns.
Yeah, like, last time that there were horns involved, it wasn't great. But also, Varys is the only person that doesn't have them.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start having. If Varys gonna start getting body issues about not having horns. Aww.
Might happen.
We could get him
Rose.
prosthetic horns. I'm sure some people need
Aw.
help.
Get some prosthetic horns. Amazing.
Oh yeah. Can I jump up onto the table?
The one beside you, or you mean like the?
Yeah, just there.
Sure.
Cool. I can't actually get onto the table, so
Yeah,
we'll
it's
go
like
there.
it's like half a.
Yeah.
But I understand. Yes, it's some
Cool.
height advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, Aileen's still quite low health.
I would probably, like, if we're gonna go for them, then I would probably try to just break a little opening so I can take pot shots at him.
So if you like got on top of the chest here, you would be able to shoot through
Yeah.
this zone if you wanted to.
Then I'll happily do that. So can I... Let's see. So I can see 4, but I can't see the whole room, which is what I whisper to the others. And then I Slayer's Prey the one closest to me.
Cool.
And I take my shot.
All right.
Does 14 hit?
Yes, it will. All right. Please
15 damage.
roll initiatives.
Mhm.
Initiative. I'm going to roll another d20, so I do have advantage. That's good.
Wait, do I have any ranger abilities that are linked to that?
2.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Link to what?
And me making the first shot without them seeing me.
Oh, yeah, you would have had advantage, actually.
Yeah.
So, yes. See if you crit.
Okay,
You did.
almost,
Almost.
but I definitely got him.
You definitely got him. That does immediately send them into a sort of a frenzy. You hear the one that you shot screeches, and the others all respond.
Mood.
So that will begin the combat with Ailey in the front. Oddly enough.
What? Ailey.
Absolutely, open the door, get on the floor, and walk the dinosaur.
I mean, why would you open the door? I could take pot shots from here. That was the point.
Bailey.
Yes, but we can't all take pot shots.
I don't know
through
what to
that
tell you.
crack.
I'm like, well, if you got a short, fucking that short bow, fucking moment. I can't all take pot shots. Yeah, but one person can take out a.
That was actually completely
I was
unnecessary.
trying to do it smart for once.
Tactical.
You did not factor in Ailey in your plans.
Yeah, you really didn't.
I thought Ailey had more sense of, wanting to live.
I mean,
Ah, self-preservation. Who needs that?
they do, but they also, you know them.
There's
Um,
no
You
choice.
should like to stab.
Yeah.
Mm,
How
yeah.
is there? Why is sneak attack not showing up? There it is. Well, they just go in and just immediately destroy this guy. Just dead. Like, just 2 knives.
Cool.
Like, dagger and sword out and just head off.
Shunk. It's like scissors.
Yeah. I have to find him. Okay. All right. And then they'll just pop up into the air. Stay out of range, and that's Varys's. Take us away, Varys.
That is me. Hi. I would like to use my bonus action to switch to fire
Okay.
for the next shot on my enchanted pistol, and then hold my action for when any of them approach to shoot at them.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that is going to be very shortly.
Cool.
3, 4, 5. Is that approach enough for you?
Mm-hmm. It is. Hiya.
Alright. Fire damage.
Yep.
Alright.
And the next one.
Blam. Blasts off one of its arms.
Hell yeah.
Blam takes off its head. That'll be fire damage as well.
Nice. 2 in a row.
Which it did cool. Cool. 1, 2. Can't see the things. This guy's getting just far. Yeah. He'll try to attack ThatRangus, but we'll have cover on that, so it'll be at a disadvantage. So I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Cool.
It just rakes the cover with a like.
Yeah, that's about right. This one's gonna try and get to Ailey, but fail miserably. Thrakus, you're up.
Oh dang, that turn order is fast.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, I mean, I'm still taking pot shots because
Okay.
This is good cover. It's 15 hit.
Yeah, it does.
How
Yep.
dead are they?
They did.
Nice. Cool. Then using my bonus action, I transfer my Slayer's Prey to the one trying to take shots at me. Am I too close to use my
Yes.
bow?
I mean, yeah. Also, there's like door and wall in the way here,
Yeah.
so it would be a disadvantage even if you use your sword. You'd have to really get in there if you want
Wanna. I really don't.
to.
Fine. Then I will go with da 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 da. You better duck, Varys.
Okay, he gets a reaction attack on you. Oh, well,
Gets a reaction attack on himself.
pretty much.
Along with Slayer's Prey.
Alright. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep. That's what I.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Get me into melee.
Cool. Anything else you want to do?
I've used my bonus and my 2 attacks and some movement. So I think at most I'll just settle up here so I have a
Cool.
bit of AoE being luckily surrounded by dead things.
Alright.
And one
Um,
less dead.
Spinmo's just going to chill back here with the necromancer, sort of keeping an eye if anything gets past you guys. You see another one burst through this door. 5. And Jun.
All right. Jun is. I just want to check something that I should have checked while you were talking. How long does Dragon Mantle last?
It's like a minute to a 10.
Okay, so it's not still active
No.
by any means. That's not a problem. It's probably yeah, it's quite powerful for that.
It's
alright.
1 minute.
So yeah, he's just going to attack with his packed blade. Just slice into the thing.
Do it.
Except he's going to be like there.
Yes. Yes. Damage. Done. Anything else?
Ah. Nah.
Nah.
These guys seem pretty manageable. He's just going to stay there and yell and growl at it threateningly with his horns.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
And like try and prevent them from moving further into the room as much as possible.
Yeah, you are holding them up for sure. Cool. What? It's Necromancer boy's turn.
Is he not shackled?
I don't know. Did you shackle him?
I believe we at least bound him.
You bound him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he cannot cast any.
That was kind of the idea, because we don't really trust him.
That's fair. Okay. Well, he can't cast any somatic abilities. It doesn't really have a lot. He can't cast without somatic stuff. So, Yeah, okay. Doesn't do anything then.
If he can't defend himself, maybe he finds.
Yeah, he's sort of being checked on by Zupimo, waiting to see if anything gets past. But he was thinking about helping, and he can't, so he won't. Aileen.
And Maya from afar.
Yeah, Maya from afar. Ailey is going to. Their breath weapon is definitely recharged by now. Come on. Ugh. So annoying. Right. Blamo and let's see additional stuff. Alright. So that'll do a fair amount of fire damage. So they don't really have the dexterity to save from that stuff. That one that was almost dead is now properly dead. And the other one is just barely still alive. But that is Ailey's action. So that is their turn. Varys.
Yes.
Is those of you who can't see Ailey behind that wall, just see a big column of fire just.
I know what's going on there.
Singeing all those dead bodies and taking out the one that's right in front of you.
I will hop down into the doorway so I can see this one.
Yep.
And I will use my bonus action to make it a cold shot.
Okay.
Yes, shoot it with the pistol, little friend.
Yes.
And blam. That's dead.
And- Oh shit.
It's
Never
just
mind.
head off where the neck was. It's just ice crystals of blood.
That's pretty cool.
John's kind of gonna give you like an eyebrow raised, impressed nod. Like, oh yeah.
Varys
nice.
grins.
All right. Well, seems like they're all dead.
Did someone actually say that?
Sure.
Or did you, the DM, say
we'll
that?
say that Ailey said that. Seems like they're all dead.
Seems like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Careful of the furniture. Could be mimics.
Yeah,
There's a
I
pillow
think
of
we're
a
gonna.
DM.
Sorry.
That was Ailey again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna investigate the room.
All right. Roll me investigations, please.
Oh, does someone else wish to investigate primarily, and I will assist?
Sure.
Probably a
Can
Varys.
be done.
But also, could I just like fire some arrows into some furniture?
Sure. Pick a furniture and tell me which one it is you're shooting at.
Well, I'll start further away, so this one at the corner.
Blink. Doesn't seem to be a mimic.
Cool. Might just. And I'll shoot at the chair.
Very good. Even better.
Plink. Seems like a chair. Varys looking around.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like anything in this room has become a mimic yet. As another arrow sinks into something else.
As I suspected.
I'm gonna make a roll for everything.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just in between the thunks, you hear Vera say, I don't think that one's a...
Yeah.
No, not that.
Did I get everything? I think I got everything. I'll shoot that
I
one
was
more time.
so ready for a 1 to come out.
Oh, you so do expect me to do badly.
I mean, it's just luck, right?
Look at all
You
those
throw a bunch.
wonderful attack rolls.
They are really good. And they go right into furniture. It's great.
I'm glad that they happened here and
Yeah.
not, say, in another fight.
As if I have a finite amount of each thing. That's not how luck works.
Well, yeah. No, it's just a bunch of absolutely ruined furniture. It looks
Sweet.
like this room was previously used to have some more alchemical stuff in it. But it looks like the undead that was being kept in here had being kept near managed to make its way in here and sort of destroy everything that was in here, and has since been repurposed as a room to store them.
I'm gonna kick a couple of the undead just to make sure that they are actually undead.
Okay.
And make sure they are actually dead.
Roll me a strength check for me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll be back in just a minute.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. Give a couple of them a good hearty kick. They don't seem to react to anything. Yeah. Seem like they're pretty dead.
Sweet.
Not coming back anytime soon, at least. Yeah.
Shall we carry on?
Well, where you go next? Arrakis? Where
Oh,
are you
we haven't
going?
investigated this room. We didn't even open that chest.
You did open the chest.
Oh yeah. Oh, it
briefly.
was just
It was just
it was
more
supplies.
alchemical supplies.
Still, I got interesting thing in the last
Fair.
room that yeah. So I do want to investigate some things.
Well, what are you investigating?
Thing I'm standing in front of.
It is brazier. It's got a good amount of heat coming off of it. It's actually kind of pleasant for you.
So pretty. I wish I could bottle
bit.
that.
Yeah.
I just had no clue because there's no actual light source coming from it, or is there? And I'm just blocking it. Yeah, not really. So I just sort of thought it was something shiny.
Yeah, it's just because the lighting setting on this map is just blanket lighting, because it's not like a deep dark dungeon anymore. It's pretty well lit. So
Can I investigate whatever this furniture is in front of me?
you may. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Hate to tell you, but
Womp womp.
don't really find a lot. It just seems to be like a writing desk of some sort. Looks like that this was where something was drawn or made here. As to its as to finding anything interesting about it, not really.
Okay. So there's no raven in this writing desk.
No.
Sad.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm already bored of this room, and you don't seem excited about it, so I'm gonna leave.
I mean, you can.
Come on.
You could always ask the necromancer if there's anything interesting, or like if you have anything in particular that you're interested in.
I better just look at this book. There's all sorts of good books.
There are a few books lying around, yes. It is definitely one of the necromancer books from out of the library. The page that it is currently open on seems to be a an alchemical recipe, essentially, for the whatever that green amino acid was. Basically, some sort of
Sweet.
life infusal thing designed to mature undead, so that they,
Well,
get stronger, get better, not just shambling zombie nastiness.
well, I know we don't have a lot of room for books left, so I'm just gonna rip that recipe out of the book.
Okay.
Yoink.
Amino acid recipe. Cool.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll make me poke you.
Okay. All right. So that's the door that one of the ghouls came through. That's seems to be the way out.
Jun is going to nudge the necromancer and go, "That the way we're going?"
Yes. He points to the store. That's the way out. That way is where we left the where we used to house the ghouls.
So
Are
there
there gonna-
could be more.
I think we only had 6 lying around, but there could be anything down there. I haven't been down there in a while.
Okay.
Jun's gonna go and listen at the corridor.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, 10.
Yeah, you're not really hearing anything. Feel like when you hold your ear up to a to like a seashell, that sort of, the reverberation of your own hearing is coming back at you. It seems like it's a long corridor that ends in a larger room, but it's all pretty empty down there. Yeah.
What's in the other direction?
You mean this one, or?
Oh, I thought there was another corridor off to the left.
So it goes down, and then it goes branches off. You can see down the corridor. But
Is
that's
this a window or something?
so there is stuff that is coming out of the wall, if that makes sense. So like shelving that's like built in.
Oh, okay. That's weird because the Foundry has rendered it as if I can see past it.
Yeah, it did, because it was set to because what I used to make those was windows, and it's decided to set those as windows, which is not true.
It's not what you wanted.
It's not what I wanted. That's why I've gone and quickly set them to not be windows.
I vote we leave.
Sounds good.
If we are sure.
We can always come back.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
Supremo saying
you
that.
guys look like. Ugh. I don't want to agree with him. What do you think, Ailey?
Well, I wanted to go up.
Anything shiny up there?
What's up? What's up?
What's
up?
Hey!
No, that before when we
Get
went down the
stuck on his
hole.
own words for like a couple of seconds.
Before the hole, I wanted to go up. There's more in the building.
Well, we can do that at another time, I guess.
I want
Start
you to
coming
live,
back.
mate.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, if we find the stairs out of here, we can come back when we're all feeling better.
Okay. Go up to the door and listen to it.
Okay.
See if I can hear anything behind it.
Well, I heard thunder just now. Pretty cool.
I heard thunder too.
Yeah. That'll be because we're close together.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I heard it like actually in IRL or if I heard it through the Discord or something. But
Reverberation.
Anyway, yes, roll that misery. Oh boy.
Hey, from a 1 to a 28 is pretty
Oh
good.
man.
Jesus.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're not hearing any movement on the other side of that. It seems like it's a short corridor to a large room. You're pretty familiar with these ruins, so it's pretty standard stuff.
Right. Onward we go then.
Keep up, necromancer.
Yeah.
He's on thin ice.
No.
It's not gonna get any thicker.
It's on thin hit points.
Almost put Ailey in the void.
Nobody puts Alien in the void.
Except Ailey.
Ailey puts Ailey in the void.
They do. In between doors.
If the void calls itself a dragon.
Yep. Anyway, you got a whole lot more broken furniture.
Is this thing?
It's a ripped up painting.
Huh.
What of?
From the remnants of it, it looks like it was probably some person in a dress.
Is it a pretty dress?
Eh. Yeah. From the looks of it, no. But considering the amount of artwork, the amount of detail has gone to it, it was at the time considered to be beautiful.
Is there anything else in this room that we can see that looks out of place or unusual?
Well, these chests, these sort of dresses, seem like they're a little bit more intact than everything else around here. But considering what you guys know,
Sus.
yeah, to say the least.
Hey, Tharicus, you gonna shoot it?
Or we could pretend like it's just a normal thing and leave.
I mean, we might have to deal with it at a later point. We can get rid of them now, right?
Okay. Sorry, where was the dress?
So it's a painting.
Oh, painting. Sorry.
A ripped up painting that you can make out the dress.
Fine, but you all better be ready. Supremo, you better
Well-
take care of that asshole over there. Or don't get in front of me. What?
But moving into the center of the room.
Closer to the painting and in front of me who is firing at the
Okay,
painting?
fine, you can shoot at the painting.
Wait.
Maybe don't put the fragile necromancer right next to... Oh my fucking god. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I've
These are
turned
the-
to John and
this is-
said that.
This is the stairway out of here.
Jun's just gonna look at you and just shrug and be like, yeah, of course they're idiots. Like,
Fucking A.
Tharikis, are you going to shoot the painting or the big dressers over here that could be mimics?
Well, I thought I was trying... Okay, which thing is the mimic? Because all I heard was dresses.
Dressers.
Oh,
Dressers? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I
How
was
bad.
so confused.
Because there is also
Alright.
a painting with a dress on it.
Yeah, and you said, oh, the painting is what you mean.
Because I thought you said, "Where's the dress?" And I'm like, "The dress
Yeah.
is here."
Yeah, like, where's the dress? Because I thought they were dresses, not dressers. With the fabric.
Oh man,
Jesus.
thanks New Zealand accent.
We do not communicate properly. Fun. Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna shoot at this one then.
Shooting at
I am
this
going
dresser.
to take a shot at the same time, but I am going to be switching to last rites.
Okay, which are the same one?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So this one.
Well, the other
Oh,
one's
actually,
more likely to take
I'm
a chunk out of
closer.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm close
This
to
one?
these ones, so I'll take a shot at that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna slay spray and along. Oh.
Okay. Slayer's Prey, you say?
Mm-hmm. Which I already rolled.
Cool. Roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I should have just used the bone key from the get-go.
Well,
Save
as soon as the bullet sinks into one of them, and
Mhm.
an arrow sinks into the other one, they come to life. It's not, drawers start open. The bottom drawers open on each of them and become mouths.
Jumpy.
Okay, so I'm at a 22.
You got 22.
Yeah. So I have advantage on initiative thanks to my short sword.
That's true.
Jun's gonna say to Zupimo, you two get up that stairwell.
Okay. Varys, you're up.
Cool. Alright. I'm just gonna shoot that same one again.
Okay.
Getting a thin line.
Still hits
That
that.
is a... Ooh, nice. Big damage.
Bam.
Not a good roll, though.
Bam. Alright, that chest is in pieces. Sorry, that dress is in pieces.
Cool. Alright. And
Anything else?
that's gonna be my turn.
Cool. Jun.
Jun is going to cast. Oh. What's the symbol on this one here?
Oh, that is the Hunter's Mark?
Ah,
Hunter's Mark.
Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey. The Hunter's Mark like
okay.
thing.
Yeah, so Jun's gonna cast Hex on the same one.
Okay.
And Oh wow, I can maintain my concentration for 8 hours. That's not happening. IRL or in game. So that's my bonus action. And I'm gonna attack it with my packed scythe as my action. Slice. Slicey, slice, slice.
All right. Yeah, so 14 and an extra d6. I'll just take that 4 you just rolled. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, bonus action. Necromancer running up the stairs. Blop, blop, blop. And he's out. Brachus.
I think we know what I'm gonna do.
Shooty.
Mate. Mate.
Oh, all right. You do have 2 more casts of that, I guess.
It's just too good.
Mm.
And I fucking hate mimics.
Let's see. Okay, your DC is 15. So let me try this.
Jun is secretly quite curious and suspicious of why you hate mimics so much, but he's not gonna let on
That's fair.
that.
I mean, everyone hates mimics.
Everyone does.
No other reason.
No reason.
Nothing happened. Don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask. This one.
Jun's like, do you have some prejudice against things that can change their form?
Oh, nah.
That's not the problem.
No, we're good.
Sun slides out of the way.
Nah, motherfucker.
This other one doesn't. Can you roll 6d6, please?
Hey, 5th time.
Alright. Okay.
Does it count as an attack? Do I get Slayer's Prey on it?
No, you don't. But 34 damage will kill this one.
Okay.
So, you don't need it.
Sweet. As a bonus, I will transfer my Slayer's Prey to the other one.
Fantastic. No, not that one.
If I
This
know.
one.
But it is Slayer's Prey.
It is indeed Slayer's Prey.
My prey.
And there is a big bone pillar.
Big bony boy.
Cool. So it's your action and your bonus action. You move it all.
I'm gonna move in front of Ailey because I don't want Ailey to get bit.
Well, Ailey.
It's probably gonna fly, but
shoot over here.
for fuck's sake.
Fair. That if they take a swipe, they can still get away without getting hit.
Yep.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah. They also have a bow.
And they get their sneak attack on this.
But they don't get 2 stabs with the bow.
And they don't get sneak attack unless they get up close. Alright.
Fucking
10,
rogues.
10, 11. And then they'll just fly up. Its reach. Yep. That is the rogue prerogative. Well, seeing that it can't get to Ailey, I'll probably jump over here and go for you, Thrax. 20 will hit you, won't it? Yes.
DC 20, yep.
So it's 8 piercing damage and 8 acid damage done to you.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna set it on fire.
Do it.
Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have used a
Barb.
spell slot. Oh well.
Burned. Actually. Yeah.
Damn. So half.
Yeah, half.
Oh shit! I don't think I added my temp hit points from my previous one.
Well, shit. Well, so Pimo follows Necromancer out. Varys.
I, seeing Thrakus being attacked like this, will duck onto the other side so that we're opposing this thing, and take a couple of shots. Ooh. Good thing that was an advantage, and it wasn't the second one. That would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Big chunk of chest of drawers flies out.
Wham! And another one.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah! And an advantage. Not that that helped. That still would have been
Oh,
bad.
boy.
But it's a 29.
Yeah, it's dead. It is well dead.
Curse.
I think it's time we get out of here.
I want an eye.
An eye?
I want to scoop out a mimic eye.
They don't have eyes.
I want to pickle it.
They don't have eyes.
Gross.
These ones don't have eyes.
The other ones don't have.
Motherfuckers.
None of them have eyes. In fact, I think the only one you've seen that had like what could be considered eyes was that gold pile one.
God damn
So it
it!
was so
I
big.
should have done scooping then.
I mean, it was disintegrated, so there was no chance for that, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I'll settle for a tongue.
A tongue, eh?
I will assist you in getting the tongue.
Roll on your mortuary kit, please.
Mortuary kit?
Yes.
Nice. Instead of just survival times.
Yes.
Where the hell do I find that?
That's in tools.
Where the heck?
Should be the
Oh, so many.
only thing in your tools section.
Equipment, weapons, consumables. Oh, there we go.
You may roll an advantage as there's some.
I am helping. Ooh,
Nice.
same thing.
I'm just as good. Thank you for the moral support, Varys.
That's okay. That's what they do.
Now I have the tongue of a mimic.
I want to pickle it.
It's quite large. You need quite a large pickling jar.
Yeah.
Fair.
I want to display it in our home.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Can go right next to the horrific death bust of that warmonger.
Mm.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I wonder if mimic steak tastes any good.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You hear Zupimo yell from upstairs.
Shit.
By this point, Jun's already gone up the stairs because he wants to make sure that that necromancer hasn't run off or anything.
Yeah. Good plan.
You go upstairs and you see that Zupimo is right there next to him. They're just sort of just up the stairs. No, not. He was keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't run away.
Good, good.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys go upstairs. And appear in a building. Just right onto the street of Coppernote. Yeah. It's not. There's nothing particularly interesting about the building. It's like a it seems like it was a showroom floor of some sort before everything turned to mimics, but it's single floor, just right out onto the street. It seems like this Coppernote it seems like this was one of the interesting buildings that had access to the lower floors, which you guys haven't. You guys have run into a lot of those, but only in the sense that you've gone like, to the train station. So it's interesting to have run into one that has actually got like other things going on. But
Are
it's like
these under areas run throughout the city, or are they common throughout the cities?
We have seen different versions of similar things in other cities.
Weird.
to Bimo saying, it seems to be fairly common in this city. I haven't been inside of many buildings in the other cities, at least not fully exploring them. I don't know if it's that common, but I did know that there was stuff underneath, as that was the whole point of trying to figure out what was going on with the magic. Unfortunately, it looks like that was not quite deep enough. Guess we'll figure something else out. So,
What time is it?
it is probably about lunchtime. Maybe just after. Yeah, because you guys had basically slept, went to the Dragon Temple, got some rubbings, and then came to the charging tower that the dragon was on. Went inside, went down the hole, fought a bunch of stuff in the hole. There's only like maximum half an hour of fighting down there. But you've been investigating and stuff, so it's been a couple of hours at least. So yeah, it is probably just after lunch. It's quite a bit of time before you guys have to sleep, and Ailey's blade will not be recharged until the next day. So, what do you want to do?
Does Zupimo have anything else for us that we need to do in the city at the moment?
Well, they just want you to clear out the underground and find out where it comes out. So that's score one. At least most of the underground. So I think that's pretty much it. Ailey wanted to check out the upstairs parts of that building, but you guys are all pretty hammered at the moment, so not really. And basically hanging around and waiting to get chomped on by mimics is not really an ideal situation. So
We have a camp just outside of the city, right?
yes, well,
Right.
a stronghold. Safe
Jin's
house.
gonna trudge off in that direction, being like, right, lunchtime.
Fair enough.
Okay. Are there any buildings of note as we're making our way out?
Roll an investigation check for me.
Sure.
Nope. No, there ain't.
Nothing. He's too busy staring at his new pistol.
Yeah. Did a good bit of use. Be brand new.
Pretty cool.
All right, so trudging back through the city. Don't run into any active mimics as it is the middle of the day, but yeah, you notice, at least you'll all notice, that stuff that you had previously seen in places. So, like, you know, when you look through storefront windows, you see some furniture that was, you know, mimics pretending to be the furniture. You sort of clocked it on your way in. On your way out, you clock that a lot of it has moved. Particularly, things have, like, turned to face the way that you guys had come from. Things like that.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, back at the place, Zupimo waves his hands, unlocks everything, moves things around, pop back inside, waves his hand again, puts everything, puts all of the magical locks back up, and shifts furniture, puts the place back together. And yeah, lunchtime. Of course, you guys are with this necromancer. Grab and hide, and also where is he? And of course, you come back to find Codswallop sitting in the safe house, just chilling.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
Very happy to see you. So, who are you guys?
The necromancer.
Yeah. It's just, you know, sitting there with his hands bound, like trying to eat some ration, with his hands bound. It's just looking at your ragtag team and goes, "Who are you guys?"
We are the people fighting that god.
John's gonna go through his mouthful of food. He's gonna go, yeah, they all have fancy titles or some shit. I don't know.
Sounds like somebody's just jealous that he doesn't have a title.
I mean, you guys tell him. I can't remember what they are. No one remembers what they are.
Wayclaw remembers what they are. Although I suppose it sounds better when you introduce people who do what we do to give us nice titles.
Does. Sure does. Well, he when you guys say that you guys are fighting the god, he sort of eyes up you now in the proper light, and sort of like you see a look on his face like he's questioning his own thought he just had. You guys aren't the Crimson Muzzle by chance, are you?
Fuck is that?
I mean, it sounds pretty cool, so I want to say yes, because I want us to have that. That sounds pretty cool. I want that. That's the elf title.
No, it sounds way too culty. I'm not having a title.
Oh, Wait. That's not.
Well, this one's. This Ailey, right? And Ailey goes, yeah?
Yeah.
What of it?
What of it? Let me just quickly bring up my stuff here. Where is it gone? Brr, 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 brr.
Gary with the lore dump.
Yep, that's lore stuff. Where is it?
Lore.
No. Actually, yeah, no. Ailey. Well, and Thrakus and Varus and Jun. Those are your names, yeah?
It
Maybe.
might be.
Yep. Rump.
Well, the description that I've been given is off, but it seems like you fit the bill. But
Wait, sorry, what description do you have?
well, I have 3 names.
What's missing?
Let me sort of describe what I've heard. The Crimson Muzzle is 3 people from beyond from the other continent. An Aenid, a Varen, and the what's the fucking other one's name? Where the fuck are they going?
It's really slipped its
yeah,
mind.
and the Red Kiss, which kind of
Immediately, Jun bursts out laughing like, they got your names wrong.
Wait. Hold on. Continue with what you're saying. Varus is thinking.
I might have retrieved my dagger and just been like,
well,
I'm just looking at Varus like,
Not worth it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's find out what's going on here.
well, the story goes that
Keep it ready.
that Aenid is a 10-foot tall horned demon with bat-like wings and can breathe fire like Ailey can. And apparently the stories are crazy. Just heard them in bars and stuff. Apparently they ate 1,000 babies as a human and were turned into a demon as punishment.
Oh. I mean, I can see why. That's a lot of babies.
But Baron, apparently he was a powerful mage, with an ancient artifact that could just blow people into another dimension, and he apparently defeated the Thieves Guild strongest in a single blow.
I believe that I did blow her head off, but she was invisible at the time. It wasn't really fear.
I see. Well, the Red Kiss, yeah, I don't know if I want to tell you this. He maybe holds.
I make a show of putting my dagger away and crossing my arms to stare at him.
Well, the Red Kiss is apparently a renowned archer that's never missed a single shot, and they seek to destroy all demons. And is apparently the controller of Aenid.
I mean,
have your hand left.
that reads.
The thing that they say the most about her is that she's apparently a ruby red maiden, said to be the most beautiful mortal woman, blessed by the goddess of beauty.
Jun snorts audibly.
You better hold me back, Varys.
Varys is just like clutching onto your leg, knowing that he can't do much else.
I was like,
It's okay.
"Mm,
It's not worth it. It's okay.
you didn't make up these rumors.
No,
It-
it's just what I heard.
So after these question has, I don't even know where to start. Honestly, where did you hear these things? Who was talking about them?
Well, I was told by my my upper officers, I guess, to watch out for and stop the the crimson muzzle from stopping us,
Just 'cause
basically.
we're trying to muzzle a god. That's pretty cool.
I think it's in reference to your gun, actually.
Oh, that makes a
And
lot more sense.
maybe the dog.
Hey, you keep
is
your
Codswallop think-
you keep Codswallop out of your mouth.
is is
Okay.
is
I wouldn't know.
Codswallop talked about?
I mean, I don't know. But they said, all they said was the Crimson Muzzle was a team. I went out to try and find out who that actually means, and I went and asked about some rumors, and they told me about Aenid, Varyd, and the Red Kiss. So
Hey, guys, we're campfire stories. We're boogeymen for these people. It's pretty cool.
Let's make that a reality.
I mean, we're doing a
I
good
mean-
job so far.
Fuck, they can at least get your names right. Jesus.
Eh,
You
At
guys
least
need a
all
bard.
At least their
funny story.
their descriptions of me mean that they won't recognize me.
that's true.
Like,
Yeah,
beautiful. Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
what
you
if-
ugly.
wait.
Oh, that was.
It is tempting to
unnecessary.
hellish rebuke you right now, man.
Relish
You are
rebuke
not as
cutting
immune to
words.
fire as you think you are.
Jun's just gonna grin childishly because he's definitely been pulling your leg this whole time and messing with you.
I know. Hey, do you guys? And then I just look at the necromancer and usher everyone further away from him so he doesn't hear.
Mhm.
Do you guys think Kanemi could be spreading rumors?
I mean, if that's the case, then that's
If you pull
fucking
everyone
brilliant
across,
idea.
Ailey will say, "No, I spread rumors."
No. I mean,
Hey.
that would explain why our names are wrong.
yeah, okay, yeah, true.
If
Wait, you think I'm pretty?
Yeah,
That's...
aren't you?
Caracas is pretty.
Ew, stop it.
I'm sorry. We're your friends. We're gonna compliments.
I mean, Ailey would probably be
Ugh.
like, I didn't specifically spread any rumors like that. It was more they spread just a whole bunch of nonsense about you guys
Excellent.
back in back when you guys were raiding the warehouse before you fought the Thieves Guild. That's why 10 feet tall horned demon.
Of course.
Mm.
Cool. I mean, either way, it works to our advantage.
Wow. I mean, you guys are pretty high on the boss's hit list, it seems like, so
Yeah.
glad it was you guys that saved me, not just some other random bunch, I guess.
Whether we've saved
Saved
you
you.
is yet to be determined, I think.
Oh no. Jinx.
Oh.
See.
You two said the same thing at the same time. You're birds
Oh,
of a feather,
gross.
huh?
Oh,
Ah,
you guys are-
God.
shit.
You are destined to be best friends.
This is weird.
Jinx, you owe me
Alright.
a soda. Well, what are we doing for the next couple of hours, then, everybody?
I need to find some very high proof clear alcohol to preserve this tongue in a big glass jar.
Okay, it is like a scarf length of tongue.
Yeah, oil.
So it's
So
gonna be a pretty big.
It'll be a
glass jar
couple of liters, yeah.
and a couple of liters. You say high proof
think-
alcohol. Ailey does pull out a couple of bottles. And like, it's
I'm
probably
like,
not going to be enough though.
No. And I don't want to get into Ailey's stash, you know?
That's fair.
I'm not sure what it would cover, but we do have the alchemist supplies, which could be helpful.
Yeah, it does not. It would not have enough
Ah,
fluids.
yeah, fair. It's more of a toolkit,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It'd have small vials of stuff that could be used in some respects as like a solvent or a reagent of some sort, but not enough.
But no, I need large amounts.
Yeah, you need a large amount of it.
Yeah. I'll put like a picture in chat of what I am envisioning.
Okay. Well, Zupimo will say, I can procure you something for this if you want. But it will cost.
Didn't we help you make the breakthrough of a lifetime?
Yes. And I was going to pay you for that, so I can take it out of that if you like.
Yeah.
Only if it comes out of your share.
Thrakus,
Hmm?
are you willing to make payment for some stuff?
For what stuff?
For your alcohol?
Oh yeah, of course. I was expecting to shop for this after all.
Well, he goes to his chest with legs.
His dresser.
Yes. Opens it up. Leans inside. Pulls out a big jug of alcohol. With this do. I have
What
a few
percentage
more.
of alcohol is it?
Let me check. Yeah, pours a little bit onto the table and flashes a bit of fire and just. It's pretty high proof. Yeah.
Okay. Is that flammable? It's probably high proof enough. Yeah, I'll take it. How much do you want for it?
For this silver.
A silver?
Yeah.
Cool. I hand him a silver. And I've just taken that off my inventory.
It's not really for drinking.
No, not for drinking, Ailey, no matter how good you are at these things. Let me have my trophies. Does he have any sort of nice glass jars or anything? Or am I gonna have to go shopping for that?
Uh,
I just really want to preserve this thing sooner rather than later.
let me check. Jumps down. Oh, yeah. I guess for this, sort of like leans over a little bit of the chest. Seems like you hear a bunch of like things moving around. Like he's like moving things on shelves inside the chest. And he's like, I have to go deeper for this. And then literally moves his feet over and like jumps down into the chest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just disappears for a few seconds, and then pops his head back up, holding a rather large glass jar.
Nice.
There you go. And that'll be let's call it another silver.
Done deal. Cool. I hand him that one too. Word.
And there you go. Jar of tongue of mimic.
Mimic tongue, wet specimen.
Yeah.
I'll add it.
Okay. Amazing.
I have a question, Skelly.
Go for it.
When we got all we identified our weapons and stuff that are currently in the bag of holding. We got a
Yes.
weird vibe off the longsword of vengeance, didn't we? But there
You
was
did.
like something about it that we couldn't understand.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to fish that out of the bag of holding
Okay.
and approach Zepimo. We picked this up in our travels. I tried to identify it. There's something that I'm missing about it. I'm not sure as to what the nature of it is. Yeah, there's something more to this, and I wondered if you might want to take a look. Don't know what the
Yes.
nature is of it.
Let me take a look. And he places it down on a bench somewhere in the kitchen. You see him seemingly cast a very similar identify spell to what you have done before, but it's a little bit quicker and it's got a lot more magic in it.
More refined.
More refined, possibly higher level as well. Let me just find what I did with this. Vengeance. Yes. There is a spirit in this sword.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yes. It's very angry.
That would make sense given what else we've learned about the blade.
Yes. I imagine that it would try to that it would try to hold on to you if you attune to it, and would probably be very jealous as well. Of course, because it is just possessed, you could probably find some cleric or something that would be able to banish the spirit in some way, and then it would just be its regular magical self.
Okay.
But it
Banish?
is.
Garrus just kind of looks towards Tarakas for a second. Looks back.
I mean, possessed. Let's see.
Yeah. Roll a religion check for me, Thrakus.
Ew.
And you're the one that was being looked at.
Ooh,
Alright.
but this.
Nice. So, you've used your control undead divinity power before.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that ghosts and stuff and undead and that sort of fashion can be expelled from living things relatively easily. When it comes to magical items, it's not so simple. It's usually infused in there in a different way than just like a possession, right? When you've got a ghost possessing somebody else's body, there's a living thing in there already trying to
They can fight back, yeah.
already trying to push him out. But items, not so much. So with that religion check, I'd say you'd know that you'd need at least a greater restoration or a banishment spell to be able to actually get rid of it.
Jun has a banishment spell, but he's not about to volunteer this information.
Yeah, because I only have lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration would probably work on the. No, it wouldn't. Never mind.
No, because it's blinded, deaf, and paralyzed poisoned. It doesn't have any possession. I'm willing to at least try with maybe some. Let's see. Protection from good and evil might help weaken it at least. But it normally helps something else to fight back against the thing. It's not actually
with that religion check, I'd say you'd know that pretty much anything that you can do would just aid in somebody resisting it. So if somebody did attune to it, was cursed by it, that you would be able to help them with those things, but actually removing the curse, that's a little bit above your pay grade currently.
Well, that's okay. It's good that we know what is up with it now, and that way we can hold on to it and make sure it doesn't affect anybody else.
Sorry, I was reading some of my cleric spells that I'm like, I'm never using that. Like, aid.
Let's start a cursed object library. Let's do that.
I didn't say it was a library. People aren't allowed to browse these things. We're keeping
They
them
can't
safe.
borrow them.
Yeah.
This is a hoard.
Object vault.
Yeah, it's got like
Collection.
lockdown doors and everything.
Curio stand.
Yeah.
Private.
I'm not opposed to it.
A private collection. Cool. Anything else anybody wants to do for the rest of the day?
Jun wants to rest and heal.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thrakus, you do have 12 necromancy books in the
I do.
bag of holding.
Yeah, I would like to do some reading.
Okay. Roll me a intelligence check. Alright. Grab one of the books out. Start reading. The nature of the nature of these books is very much dark and twisty, right? Your experiences with death and death magic at the hands of Jamie has always been pretty positive, right? This one, the way that it treats death and death magic is not good in any way. That's just the first one.
Can everyone hear the rain?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
hearing it through my mic. Is that happening?
I think it's through your mic.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Maybe through mine as well.
ASMR.
I mean, I can literally hear the rain. We're in the
Yeah.
same house, but
That's true.
Mm.
But you get through a little bit of it. It does seem like it is an instruction manual on creating undead, essentially, but not in the sense like not in the
but in the gross, shambly way, not in the nice way.
well, yeah. Just
Is it
generally dark and twisty sort of way. Like, it talks about sacrificing of live subjects to create more powerful undead. It talks about conjuring power from the demon of undeath, Orcus.
Ew, why would I bother with him?
Easy. It's necromancy of this level of a dark nature has never been particularly concerned
never been
about.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's never been particularly concerned about taking it the hard way. It's very much like,
Oh no,
we're
I'm
doing
just
stuff-
more
we're doing stuff the
prejudiced
easy
against
way.
demons.
Yeah. That's fair. But as you get through it, you notice sort of the way that abyssal and those sort of languages work. It's whatever the opposite of flowery is.
Spiky.
Yeah.
Concise.
It's not.
Blunt.
It's not. It is complex. It is, but not in like a we're giving you like lots of nice little adjectives and all that sort of stuff.
So it's academic.
It's to a beyond point. Like, it's telling you information about things that mean something to like spells pages well beforehand. It is a very hard read for you.
So it's almost bureaucratic.
Even worse, it is cryptic in its nature. It is not meant to be something that is like. It is not.
It's not meant to be easy.
Yeah, it's
They've
not meant to
decided
be
the
easy.
assholes.
Well, that's the weird thing, is that it seems like it's supposed to be easy for a certain type of person, and you are not that kind of person. It's supposed to be easy for people who want to take serious shortcuts, and that is like sacrifice, like blood packs, all that sort of stuff.
So boring.
But what you do manage to uncover from just pushing through, it talks about the schools of necromancy, particularly the ones that we're talking about, the dark and easy paths, taking dark packs. And it talks about how there is a domain of undeath that seemingly exists without a god.
Seemingly.
That all other death and undead deities are sort of siphoning from to get additional power out of. As this book is definitely not from this continent, it's very interesting. And reading through it, it sounds like it's referring to a previously fulfilled domain, previously owned domain, to which the owner was killed, and has left that domain available to others. Yeah,
All that all left.
it doesn't specifically say. Again, it's all very cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
Reading between the lines, it is like they're basically saying demons like Orcus and other gods of death are all, for lack of a better word, using power out of this thing, siphoning off of it, or at least were when this book was written, and that's why they would be keen to give assistance, to take deals in that fashion. Easy mode, you know.
Good morning, kiddo.
Sorry,
No worries.
lots of noises.
Yes.
Turn the noises off.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you share that with the group? Darkus?
I'm thinking. So I know there's one member of the group who'd be very interested.
I mean, I think all the group would be pretty interested.
Again, I'm gonna have to move everyone away from this fucking guy and some people over because I don't want to talk to them.
Okay. Huddling everyone away.
And then, yeah, I'd tell them what's going on with not an insignificant look at Jun.
That's fair.
Oh, shit.
Jun. Your god of death is mentioned by name in this book.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
As Null is one of the listed gods of death.
And what are they saying about Null in the book?
That him, Orcus, just a bunch of any god that is associated with death or undeath have been siphoning or at least tapping into, at the time of this book's writing, had been tapping into a domain of death. Tapping in into a domain of death that was ungodded at the time.
I point to the passage and I directly translate it for Jun.
Yeah.
Jun scowls and he's going to go, "That's not my Null." Surely
so
this thing is
sure?
wrong.
Roll
Of course he's sure. He's arrogant and stupid.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
Roll for arrogance.
No arrogance. No, that's.
Roll for self-deception.
No. I mean,
He's also blindly loyal to Null. Like,
I suppose I can't throw stones.
yeah. Let's
Does
say
that mean
roll a deception check for me, Jin.
all right.
Self-deception here. All right.
Which way
alright.
does that hit?
So you as you're saying those words, disbelief of what they're saying, another thought crosses your mind. Even if he is doing that, so what? He's allowed to. It's an ungodded domain. He's a god of death. He can have it.
At the same time, though, I think he would recognize the implications of. Excuse me. We're currently dealing with a situation where a god is imposing themselves into another domain, and with quite serious repercussions. So,
Into
like, a
possibly
small
this
part
domain?
of him.
The domain that everyone's going where they're dead.
Yeah. Entirety of death domain.
Yeah.
So, like, a very small part of him will be like, what the fuck? But most of him's like, ah, no, I'm making excuses for this guy
Mm-hmm.
in my head. But no, he's still not.
Okay.
He's still going to be, on the surface convinced.
So
Well, Aileen might
yeah.
pick up on the fact that this book was written a while ago and all that sort of stuff, and will say,
I was about to say, can we see how old the book is?
yeah, well, yeah, you know that it's relatively old. It's from the time span that the necromancer gave you, from when the cult's been active, and from how long it's been since people were able to start getting stuff from the old world, and this book is definitely from the old continent. It tracks that. Well, this Ailey tracks that. It seems like whatever time it's referring to is a time before the Black Sun God started being active again. So if it was a domain that was ungodded, wasn't the Black Sun God dead? Therefore,
Yes.
ungodding his domain.
Hence me saying, was he really dead?
What does it even mean for a god to be dead?
Yeah, so
Just be on another plane, usually.
so Jun, you would know that if a god's domain is still there, then they're not dead.
Mm-hmm.
They're just, disarmed, dismembered, they're just not animated, basically. Disempowered, dormant, like a volcano.
Does June share with the group?
Yeah, do you, Jun?
He's really conflicted because he had that awful dream.
Yes.
And he's not really heard from Senpai in quite some time and is feeling quite a bit of rejection and fear of rejection, but there's still some part of him that is aware of the implications here. And so I think he's going to wrestle with himself for a bit, and like you'll see it in a scowl on his face, like the scowl deepens somewhat, and eventually he goes, "If a domain exists, it's not ungodded. The god can't be dead if his domain exists still."
Let's see.
So that means that they were siphoning energy out of
Him.
the Black Sun God's place.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Black Sun God's back, I don't think he's going to be happy about that.
Or let it keep happening.
Mm.
Oh no, I need to talk to Jamie.
Or could this whole enterprise of his be a counterattack?
I mean, probably.
Seems like it.
But I'm more
Everyone
worried.
in-
I'm more worried that this will affect Jamie in other ways on this plane.
Yeah, if she's one of the ones siphoning.
If she is.
If
So,
she is, yeah.
from your experience with Jamie,
Mm.
they didn't seem to have. They didn't have the power of a god. At least they were powerful.
Your
for sure.
whore mouth.
They were extremely powerful when you met them. Don't get me wrong. They were a 20th level fucking spellcaster. They were badass. But they didn't have godlike power until they stopped consistently feeding their power into their dying system. Suddenly, they've got enough juice that you simply calling out to them has empowered you. If Jamie is anything based on your general religion check there, Jamie is like a fledgling god, like becoming their own power, creating their own domain.
Jamie already has a cleric. I think she's a god. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she is now. She's becoming godlike now. When you met her, she wasn't yet.
Which means that it's her own power in her own right.
Exactly. And
ooh, my death god's better than your death god.
yeah, but what you also probably you can also probably put together.
Did not
as
say that
well.
out loud, or it'll be an actual fist fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did not say that.
It'll be like, let's get our dads down here and fight each other. Well, then we'll know whose dad is better.
But what you can surmise from that as well is that there was a like an obelisk that had been pushed over that was turned into
Oh yeah.
a mark, an object holding an avatar of the Black Sun God in Jamie's territory where her magic was seeping out. That Oladan had created. What you can probably piece together here from
He stole
this book-
from her.
Yep.
What a dick! Oh nah. After that, and after the dream he sent me, like, I mean, just this guy's just begging. He's just gagging for real death. I'm gonna kill the shit out of this god.
The problem is that all of the servants that we killed just go back to them and then get pushed back out to us again.
Yeah, this is why we're not killing Mr. Idiot over there.
And
Like, we need to have a different tact.
and
Like,
as Jun just said, killing a god isn't as easy as that. If their domain remains, then they remain.
So we have to destroy the whole domain. We have to destroy everything about this god.
What even is his domain? Like, surely... I mean...
You and I both know there's more than one death domain.
But yes, of course there is. But
Do they
what
govern
is he the
different
god
parts?
of death for? For whom? For what? What purpose does he serve?
Chaos is certainly a part of it. What's your take on it, Ailey?
You should probably ask my brother.
Because
Yeah,
I
he's
every god serves a purpose. And I don't think we should go about deciding to destroy this one entirely before we know his purpose.
I don't give a shit what his purpose is. He's made it pretty clear that his purpose is to be a pain in our asses. I
well.
don't take lightly to that.
Regardless of anything else, their purpose currently is destroying everything. I don't much care for interfering with the natural order and gods and things, but there won't be any of that if this god wins.
And it seems that with the other deities, they filled a role while this guy was down and out for long enough and perfectly well. We didn't see any particularly negative aspects that occurred when this guy was apparently not active.
Not in our realm.
Well, fuck the
No.
other realms. I'm in this one.
Well,
They took
don't-
advantage. They took advantage of him being down and out. And now he's trying to take their realms.
Yes. And this just shows that this is a natural ecosystem moment, trying to fight for a niche, essentially. If we take them out, they've already proved that they can fill that niche. That there's not going to be some gap within the realm's ecosystems if that occurs, because there's already enough people fighting for that.
I mean,
Which just means we can take him out. He's getting too big for his britches. He's affecting too many other parts of the ecosystem.
I agree he's getting too big for his britches and he needs to go, at least from our realm. And if that means taking him out, then it means taking him out. But we should be aware that there may be consequences for realms that we cannot see. And I would like to know what those are, if at all possible.
That's oddly mature of you.
I know, isn't it weird? It's like he cares about the order of gods that he imagines in some small way for some weird reason.
We found that bit. We found Jun underneath all the sass.
Cares about his god, and that means all gods.
We found his moral compass. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I know it's a bit of a long shot, but if these other gods are going to be ousted or have this power siphoned back from them or cut off from it, would it not be in their interest to try and stop this? Maybe there are appeals that we could make to other gods for assistance.
At this point, you're going to see Jun's face drop and he's going to stare around and kick it a little bit and be like, I've been trying. And he kind of sniffs a little bit.
Now that the
Okay.
Black Sun God is back, he might be interfering with things. Especially
Yeah,
if Noah was
we knew
using that realm
Yes,
for any reason.
we know that the dragon was killed trying to contact Null. But
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe there are
he can hear me, but I can't. I can't hear
one-way
him.
communication.
Maybe the Black Sun God's purposefully getting in his way. He's trying to shake you.
Yeah, Jun's just kind of going to collapse into himself and kind of not really have much to say. He just looks very sad. And for once, he's not trying to hide it behind his bravado.
Oh, John. Buddy.
Would you like a hug?
No!
Don't-
Okay.
Yeah, maybe don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Alright. No, that's fair. I was just asking.
That's what it
And then
nudge Codswallop over to him.
Jun's not used to being touched, so
Mhm.
he definitely overreacted there, but he, kind of
Yeah.
looks apologetically at Varys and kind of shrugs.
It's okay. I think that's when Codswallop walks up.
Mm-hmm.
Are there stronger ways? Are there stronger ways of trying to contact him?
I don't know.
Roll a
On this
religion
continent-
check.
Me or
Jin.
Jun. That's it. It's in alphabetical order. Hey!
Bam!
R even?
All right. Null is the god of dragon death.
Yep.
Having a dragon help you would absolutely be the best way to do that. Whether that be a a full-blown dragon probably would be better. Maybe a half dragon could work. Most likely scenario is you'd need them to be almost dying or dead.
Well, guess who's already died?
Yeah, but I went to the other place. I didn't go to the Eyrie. But maybe Wayclaw could help.
I
think he's died before?
But
Well, we just need a dragon, right? He doesn't have to die.
my concern is that if we're not careful, the same thing will happen that has already happened.
Yes, that whatever it was, it destroyed that dragon very fast. There wasn't even time for them to transform. I
I
I know that
firmly
they're very
believe.
good.
So why not have him be transformed already?
Yep.
That would help.
If we,
And
yeah,
I
if we
firmly
go out
believe
somewhere safe.
that what happened there was the Black Sun God interfering. That they tapped into the wrong place.
Hmm.
And maybe we get Jamie to help too.
It feels like this is an
I
everybody
feel like
aboard type of
I
thing.
feel like everyone needs to help with this.
Jun kind of, who's been largely staring at the ground, shuffling his feet, kind of is going to look up and go, "You guys would help me talk to him?"
Of course.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
he has little tears well up in his eyes, and then he's going to look quickly at the ground again so that you can't see.
I mean, it just means that I get to see Jamie again, so why wouldn't I? I'm gonna make I try to hide my smile.
A devilish grin.
Oh,
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, once we sleep and stab this guy.
Yeah, true.
Should we get some sleep?
Probably a good idea. I would like to do one thing before I go to sleep.
Sure thing.
All right.
I am going to attempt to attune to the whatchamacallit, ring of sending,
Mhm.
but I do first have to unattune from something else.
Okay.
I'm going to try the boots again.
Okay. All right. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. Ooh,
You remove them, no problem.
cool. All right. I will get tuned to the ring of sending, I guess.
Cool.
And I would like to send a message to Joe.
You got it.
Cool.
Tappity tap tam, tappity tap.
I think while everyone's getting ready for bed, Jun's probably going to go find a quiet spot and pray to Null, and just to kind of say some of the stuff that they've learned. So talk about the Black Sun God interfering with people's ability to contact him, and how they're going to try and contact him in the near future. And he already told Null about what was his name? Domrone.
Yeah.
That died. But yeah, he'll kind of vaguely describe to Null what they have in terms of a plan for contacting him so far, and that they're going to try. And he's going to, not be too needy and not say that he misses him.
Fair enough. Roll a d100 for me.
Okay. Oh, not. If I can type correctly, that would be helpful.
All right. You certainly get the feeling that your message is sent. and you get the slightest tingling back. That seems like a sort of a happy agreement. But again, you're not sure. You've never had to go on so little.
Yeah. And like he still has that horrible dream in the back of his mind, in which, which makes him feel very rejected, and so he's kind of wrestling with all these feelings.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right. How's things? We need your dragons or others here to soak up excess magic. Leakage in Copper Night caused creation of mimics everywhere in city.
Okay. What is geosaving? You hear back in your mind from Joe. First a little like dial tone.
Oh.
And then you then
Some interference.
Well, maybe just like he's like wasn't used to speaking common there for a second.
Yeah, it's fair.
Things continue. Reprogramming is not done yet. We'll contact you when possible.
Okay. Just while it's all of us, I've sent a message to Joe. We will hopefully be able to get some friends to come and soak up this excess magic.
Okay.
Yes.
Where
Hopefully.
where do you think is best for us to attempt to contact Null, like on this continent? Because we'll need to get together, but we've got people all over the continent. And before I ask Jamie for help, know whereabouts we'd meet her.
Well, I don't think that it would be safe for Jamie to come back here. We
No.
probably need to take a troop over into the Elven territory.
That's what I thought. But out of the dragons we know or suspect, who would be
Wakeclaw.
willing to come with us? Wakeclaw is a businessman first.
True, and it would look a bit suspect if Wakeclaw just up and left.
It would be very bad for his business.
Yes.
Be very bad for his business.
We do know that, well, we are pretty sure of a dragon in Tesserion's kingdom.
Oh god, I was worried we'd say that. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Lily Roth the
Yes.
Grimminar? You know her great grand.
Yeah, we can play the card of knowing our great grand auntie. Had a lovely chat. Her and her little cat. Oh, it's great.
We talked to her great grand auntie.
Yeah.
Considering.
I mean, that's
Because if they're close, if they're related, is she a dragon?
I don't
Not clock
think
that.
so.
She didn't seem to be.
I feel like we would have known.
She was definitely undead.
Hmm.
So I think we need to talk to her. She likes us.
I mean, we can. I mean, hasn't she like not had contact with her great grand niece?
Yeah, they haven't left the Small Kingdom for a very long time.
No, they have not. So you think both is a better idea? We try for both.
I mean, I don't know whether or not the old lady is a dragon. It is possible, I guess.
And
But yeah, getting both, why not? Cover all our grounds in case one of them turns out to be something else. We did think we were taking on a dragon in that city, and it turned out to not be.
yeah. And then I mean she's undead, but I don't know where she went or how long she was dead for before she was raised.
It's true.
So we could ask where she
So-
went
Yeah, you could.
as well.
I think you did end up asking someone in that city where they went. I'm not sure if it was her.
But not
specifically.
necessarily her.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was her.
And
I think it was
time is a
someone else.
factor. I mean that
But-
she's
No, I think it,
very,
I think
very
it was.
old.
I think it was her. And was it? It was somebody that basically explained that they were grateful to Jamie, because they went nowhere, and that it was basically like, well, this is
Oh,
way,
yeah.
way better than where we were.
Hmm.
Which was
Which implies that they still went to that same plane that the Black Sun God is on.
Mm,
It's just that he was not
yeah,
active.
I guess it implies that they didn't go to any of the other domains that house a death. That would imply that they went to a domain that was empty.
But that means that we might not want to involve her because it could unintentionally invite the Black Sun God in. Which seems to be what went wrong for the other guy that just, yeah.
Possibly.
That is true, but
But it's worth discussing with her. Besides, I want to visit her again.
sure. Sounds
Like
good.
her.
She made lovely tea.
There she has cool pets.
Does have cool bits.
Is it worth asking Ailey's brother if he has any of this information?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, if we're going back that way, then we probably bump
And
into him.
Oran, yeah, we should probably at least have a chat with Oran.
Yeah, definitely.
He might have some god power that could help out. He was previous.
boy.
He was previously a servant to Null as well.
Who was, sorry?
Oran, Ailey's
Oh.
brother.
He'd be perfect to talk to then.
I mean, he's now for the Paladin Dragon. Sorry, the Platinum Dragon instead. Because
Yeah.
Because, fucking religious people.
They just hop around as soon as something doesn't quite work out. They're like, oh, just
But
He's
also
not loyal enough.
he's
he's
a
not.
he's a paladin, so he's all about good stuff. And then, he was
Null is good.
he was dating a chick for a while, and she was
There
a
was
bit
a
more
chick
yeah,
involved.
she was a bit more on the light side of things, so he went to the Platinum Dragon instead of Null. I mean, they're still all related, so still,
Oh,
Dragon
don't say
God.
that near June.
Dragon God is Dragon God.
More things to not say near June.
Jin scowls.
At least that's probably Ailey's ideas about this. They're not
Yep.
God-fearing at all.
Yeah.
What is a god to a dragon?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
A
Are we
dragon
ready
god
to
is a
sleep?
dragon god. Even to a dragon. Yes, ready to sleep, both in-game and IRL.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is where we're going to finish up for tonight. The team is sleeping, so next time we can get into Stabbing.
Stabbing.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Tomorrow Beef King Salad will be back. Wednesday the whole fun will be back. We're playing Moving Out. Thursday Baldur's Gate will be back. Friday and Saturday Random Guy will be back. Sunday Beef King Salad again, and then Monday right back here. We will see how the stabbing goes.
The stabbity stab stab.
The stabbity stabs.
Stabby stab stab.
Yes. Thanks to Pyro Shadow for joining us briefly there. Thanks Mix Lenore, Bronster Blue, and Vertigo for joining us. Every time I want to say Varus. It's just how it goes.
So many
V's,
V's.
two V's. Yeah, we will see you all next time. I will send you on your way to disperse.
Hey.
Bye.
See you later.
Peace out.